Waiting until you, like doing something, is the fastest way to guarantee you never do it. We've been sold a massive lie, that action follows motivation. We wait for a spark, a feeling, a sudden wave of inspiration to finally start that project, hit the gym, or change our lives. But psychology proves the exact opposite is true. If you wait for motivation, you've already lost. Think about it. It's 11:30 p.m. You're lying in bed, watching a video of someone rebuilding their life, and suddenly, you feel an electric surge of ambition. Tomorrow is the day. You plan to wake up early, read, work out, and conquer the world. But when the alarm actually goes off at 6 a.m., the room is freezing, the bed is warm, and that electric surge of motivation? Completely gone. You hit snooze, you roll over, and you feel like a failure before the sun is even up. You tell yourself, I'll just start when I'm in the right headspace. But that headspace never comes. Here's what is actually happening in your brain. Motivation is nothing more than a temporary neurochemical fluctuation. It is driven primarily by dopamine, the molecule of anticipation. Dopamine is designed to make you feel excited about the of a reward, not the actual placebo required to get it. Our brains have a biological default setting, homeostasis. Your brain's primary job is to keep you safe, comfortable, and alive by conserving energy. To your brain, change is a threat. Effort is danger. When you rely on motivation to get things done, you are relying on an unstable emotional state to fight millions of years of evolutionary biology. And emotions are notoriously unreliable. If you only build your empire on the days you feel like it, you will never build anything at all. Imagine trying to heat your entire house by continuously striking matches. A match produces a beautiful, bright, instant flame. That's motivation. It's exciting to look at, but it burns out in seconds. If you rely on matches, you will spend your whole life freezing in the dark, constantly striking new ones. To keep the house warm, you don't need more matches. You need a furnace. You need coal, a pipeline, and a system that runs automatically in the background, independent of the weather outside. In human behavior, that furnace is your identity-driven system. Elite performers aren't more inspired than you. They've simply accepted a boring truth. They do the work because of who they are, not how they feel. So, how do we build the furnace? We transition from waiting for motivation to practicing behavioral activation. First, reverse the loop. Stop waiting for the feeling to start the action. Start the action to create the feeling. Action isn't the of motivation. Action is the cause of it. Once you take the first step, your brain releases the dopamine you were waiting for in the first place. Second, apply the 2-minute rule. Don't tell yourself you have to study for 3 hours. Tell yourself you only have to open the book and read for 2 minutes. Don't plan a grueling workout. Just put on your gym shoes and walk out the door. When you lower the barrier to entry, you bypass your brain's survival alarm. Third, design for your lowest energy self. Willpower is a finite resource. If you have to fight your phone, a messy desk, and your bed every single morning, you will lose. Build an environment where doing the right thing requires the least amount of friction. We live in a culture that worships vibes and moods. We are told to listen to our bodies and wait until the alignment is perfect. But there is a quiet tragedy in waiting to feel ready. If you only act when you are inspired, you are letting your temporary emotions govern your permanent potential. You become a prisoner of your mood. True freedom isn't doing whatever you want, whenever you want. True freedom is the self-mastery to do what you need to do, even when your entire body is screaming to stay comfortable. The next time you find yourself waiting for the perfect spark, remember, the matches will always run out. Stop waiting to feel like it. Just move. Because the version of you that you want to become is waiting on the other side of the action you're avoiding today.